Hi, my name is Glyn Powditch. I'm the head instructor of SBG Berry. This is my assistant, Mark Brogan. On this video, we're going to be looking at the relationship between good posture in the back position and in the butterfly guard. If you want to accelerate your learning in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, focusing on concepts is absolutely critical. And what we want to always do is look at posture, because posture creates pressure. The perception of pressure when you're rolling in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Judo or wrestling, it's all about the relationship between the bodies. So if you're in good posture relative to your opponent, they'll feel pressure. And when they feel pressure, you get possibilities. And that commonly in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is when people talk about submissions. But in order to get submissions, we've got to have pressure. And to get pressure, we've got to have posture. Okay, so just to recap from the last video, Mark's got my back. Okay, and he's got a seatbelt position. So, the minute this happens, I'm controlling the choking arm. Okay, so I'm always controlling the choking arm, pulling it down, because this is what's going to choke me. I need to ensure that I'm bringing my head forward as far as possible. Okay, because this creates a gap between my chest and Mark's back, and if he tried to like choke me or anything from here, providing that I've got myself forward, he can't. Okay, obviously Mark's going to be pulling me back and so on, but this is basically the game. Okay, I've got this 3 and 9 o'clock line either side. Mark wants to pull me sort of north of 3 o'clock, okay, or 9 o'clock, and I want to stay in these sort of front quadrants. Because this is choking arm, I always want to follow the choking arm, so ideally I want to fall on this side. So I'm pulling down here, I've got a nice posture this way, and now I'm going to go to this, make sure I'm staying this side of the 3 o'clock line. Okay, I go to my shoulder. Okay, at this point I'm still going to try and keep myself as much as I can down here, because I don't want Mark pulling my neck and giving him any leverage. The more I'm up here, the more I'm invading this 3 o'clock line, the more posture he has and the more he can start to strangle. But if I'm down, it's very hard for him. So I switch the grip, hand goes to the leg, I'm going to stiff arm. Even if he's fighting like crazy, I'm going to try and lock my arm, position my body where my arm's locked. Okay, from here, I'm going to put my toes on the mat, lift my hips, I'm going to step this leg through. Okay, once this is through, it's important I keep this stiff arm strong. I'm now going to lift my hips up, okay, start to walk around and drive into him and take the top. Okay, so the really important thing with this is we look at, in terms of the posture, what other positions can we apply this posture to, of me keeping my head way in front of my hips. So this is the position that you see Marcelo Garcia in all the time in butterfly guard. His head's way in front of his hips. So why is this? It's about posture again. So when we understand certain concepts about posture that works for us in a position, like my head being way in front of my hips when I'm defending my back, I want to be looking at where else is that relevant. So a really obvious one, as I said, is butterfly guard. So if I'm in the butterfly guard position, Mark's in combat base, okay, and he's, you know, I'm engaged in trying to put my hands on his collar, and we're going through all the, you know, I'm attacking his collar, going for chokes, whatever. I'm trying to disturb his base. While I'm doing all of this, I need to basically be ensuring that I've got base behind me, because if I'm like this and Mark just pushes me, okay, I'm going to fall back, right? So you see, like a lot of the time people have this concept of the invisible hand, which we'll come on to, but basically if I'm here and I'm attacking, you know, I can't always keep my hand here to keep my base. So what I've got to do in this situation is pretty much the same sort of thing again. If I put my head really low here, okay, I've got to obviously watch for guillotines and so on, but if I put my head really low here, if Mark tries to push me now and drive me back, really hard for him. I'm in really good base, okay, to be not driven back. So to sort of recap, really, the key when you're looking at, say, the back position, connect it to look at how it relates to other positions. So you've got that posture here. Where else is it relevant? It's relevant to the butterfly guard. So when I'm in butterfly guard, I want to keep maintaining that posture of my head in front of my hips. It doesn't matter whether I go to, you know, one of these where I'm on one hip, you know, switching like this, which some people prefer, or whether I'm square. My head, keeping my head in front of my hips is really critical to maintaining my posture in this direction. Thanks for watching this tutorial on good posture for the butterfly guard. and how it connects and relates to the back position and defending your back. For more information on me and my gym, please visit berrybjj.co.uk. For more information on these tutorials, please visit the Warrior Collective YouTube channel on www.warriorcollective.com. Thank you.